Hey, what's up guys? This is Dave from Crux Motorsports. I'm going to be showing you today how to install the taillight tint on the 2020 Plus Outback. This vehicle here is going to look a little bit different because this is the 22 Wilderness Edition, but it's going to be the same on everything from 2020 and up. So this has been requested by a lot of customers because a lot of people, including myself, have trouble with this lamp right here. So the problem with this light is this side is primarily flat, but this side, you know, you have this valley that goes down in, so you have to heat the material and sort of work it down into this this little valley that goes all the way around the lamp. So we're going to show you how to do that. We'll show you how to install the other side as well. So we'll get started now. This is the dark smoke film. There's going to be a link on the description underneath this video to purchase it on our website. We also have this available in a light smoke and a couple other different options. This film's applied dry, so you don't have to do it wet. The hardest part is getting it aligned initially, and once you do that, you just sort of have to work at it slowly and it will lay down nice and flat. So we are going to need a knife as well as a heat source. So I'm going to be using a heat gun, but if you don't have a heat gun, you could have you could use a hair dryer as well. Anything really. It doesn't have to get super hot. Just a little bit of heat will help that material loosen up a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started on that quarter panel one, and then I'll show you the one on the hatch as well. All right, so when you receive the film in, you are gonna get both sides. The driver's side is gonna be marked with a D. So this is all driver's side, then this would be all passenger side. So we're gonna start with this small part, which is going to go right here on the lamp. So I've already cleaned all this. You can clean it with like a glass cleaner, and then if you want to do like a finalize with like a rubbing alcohol, just take any wax or any greasy buildup that's on that lamp off. So this, you're gonna have to basically project where it's gonna set when it's finally on. So we do use this to line it up a little bit, and basically, if I tack this down lightly, this is where that lamp starts to curve back in. So once we get it set there, I'm not even gonna worry about this flat portion because this is gonna primarily go on pretty easily. I'm gonna work this side, and I'm gonna work it in almost a circular motion, pushing out as I go. So I'm going to heat this film up a little bit, just to get it loosened up. Like I said, if you don't have a heat gun, you can use a hair dryer as well, same effect. So with this film, if you do get like a little crease in it, you could actually pull it back up and work it back down again. So we're working this film all the way to like basically where the And the lamp's gonna go from this direction, then swoop back over. And there is also, you can see it on this lamp, there's a crease right here. There's also a crease right there. I'm not gonna work that in until one of the last steps. So I'm not actually pressing this outer edge down yet. All right, so now that that is pretty much how it needs to sit, you're gonna wanna take a squeegee. We have something similar available on our site. It's gonna have a soft edge and a hard edge. You're gonna use a soft edge to sort of work in that groove. If you don't have a squeegee, you can use a credit card wrapped in like a microfiber. It'll give you the same effect. So we're gonna heat that up a little bit. Then just sort of start to work it down into that groove. Then get any of those extra bubbles out of there as well. Same thing on this edge. I'm working it down into that 90 first, and then working it onto the face of the lamp. This lamp is a little unusual because it doesn't have a traditional transition from where it goes from the clear to the red, but the final product still has a nice effect on the light. So now that that's all worked down, we're actually going to work the film into this groove here. So with that, you're going to want to start probably on the point and work your way up and then work your way down. If you start at the top or bottom, you can get some air trapped in there, and you don't want that. So I'm basically just using the squeegee to push it into that groove, and then working up incremental towards the top. And then we're gonna do the same towards the bottom. So once it's worked into that groove, we could finish off the rest of the headlamp or the tail lamp here. You see a little bunching in the material would be taken care of with the heat gun. Once we get it flush on this side and this side, we're actually just going to use the fingertip and push the material into that crack. You could also use a squeegee. So now that that's worked on, we have this rest of this overhang. I'm going to start in the center and then work up and down again. Just heating it. This I'm going to use a squeegee to roll over that edge. So that's going to be the finished product for the quarter. And now let's move on to this section here. This one's a lot easier. You're going to line it, and then you're going to have this this crease to deal with as well. But this one's not too bad because you primarily just have two flat surfaces. You don't have to deal with this third surface on this side of the lamp. So on this, you don't want to align it on this upper edge. I'm keeping a little tension on the film with my right hand while I'm aligning it. It just helps it to go in the right direction. So now you're just basically smoothing it down, getting the air out from behind the film. We're gonna come back to that section, and I'm just gonna work this film down. So if you can see here, I have a little bit of a bunch up. So I'm gonna get my fingernail underneath there, pull this film back up. Because if you press down on that bunch up, you'll actually get like a crease in the film that you're not gonna be able to get out. So now that that's all done, we're gonna go ahead and work it down into that curve or that crease area again, which is right here. Again, just start in the center, work up, work down, or you can work down and work up, either way, it doesn't matter. Just see that edge. Work the edge over. Then I like to just go over the film again, just final pass with the heat. To make sure all those bubbles are out. And that's going to be the final product. We'll show you before and after of this too at the end of the video. But again, this is going to be the dark smoke film. This is available on our website, link in the video description below. Like I said, the hardest part is this quarter panel lamp over here, just because of this weird angle that it goes down in. But like I said, if you take your time and go slow on this, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, make sure to drop us a line.